The story of Coca-Cola begins with a small idea and a brave experiment. In 1886, in Atlanta, Georgia, a man named Dr. John S. Pemberton mixed a sweet syrup and served it at a drugstore soda fountain. He wanted to make a tasty drink that people could enjoy. He mixed his syrup with carbonated water and called the drink Coca-Cola. At first, the drink was sold by the glass and only a few people in the town tried it. The first steps were slow and small, but the idea was strong and the taste caught people's interest. In the early days, the company was not yet a big business. It was a small local product that slowly found more buyers. The man who would later shape the company into a large business was Asa Candler. He bought the rights to the drink and the brand in the late 1880s and made many smart choices to grow the business. He used simple, clear marketing and gave out coupons and small gifts to make people try the new drink. He also registered the name and the secret syrup formula and focused on making the brand known across stores and soda fountains. His efforts moved Coca-Cola from a local idea to a known product in many places. Bottles gave Coca-Cola a new power. At first, Coca-Cola was only sold at soda fountains. In the 1890s, a businessman in Mississippi put Coca-Cola into bottles. Bottles let people buy the drink to take home or to share with friends. Bottles also helped the brand travel to towns and cities far from Atlanta. Soon, Coca-Cola bottles were on store shelves and in iceboxes. Bottle design and a unique bottle shape became part of the brand's identity. This shape helped people recognize the product at a quick look. The growth of bottle sales was a turning point. It opened new markets and made the drink a part of daily life for many people. The company also began to give the product to soda shops and stores through a network of local bottlers who would buy concentrate from Coca-Cola and mix and sell the drink. This move helped the company grow fast without having to make and sell every bottle itself. That system of bottlers and a central concentrate maker allowed Coca-Cola to spread to many places quickly and to adapt to local markets. In 1919, the company went through a major sale and new leadership. Ernest Woodruff and a group of investors bought the company. Later, Ernest's son Robert W. Woodruff took a leading role and guided the company for many years in the early to mid-1900s. Under his care, Coca-Cola expanded across the United States and then to many countries around the world. He believed in bringing the drink to every city where people lived and worked, and he supported strong systems for bottling, shipping, and selling the product. Over the decades, Coca-Cola opened offices, built plants, and worked with many partners to make sure the drink was available in more places than ever before. The company learned how to sell to many groups of people and how to build a brand that people would trust and like. This long period of steady growth helped Coca-Cola become a global name. There have been many key events that shaped Coca-Cola's path. Some events show strong smart moves and some show hard lessons. One famous event was the change in 1985 when the company introduced a new taste called New Coke. Many people did not like the change. Fans asked for the old taste back. The company listened and brought back the original recipe as Coca-Cola Classic. This episode taught a hard lesson about listening to customers and the deep links people feel to familiar tastes and memories. Other events show bold moves to reach more customers. The company bought or created many new drinks and brands to meet different tastes, including juices, water, tea, and coffee. In recent years, the company also bought Costa Coffee and other brands to enter new markets and to grow beyond soda. These moves show how a company can change and add new products while keeping a core brand at the center of its work. Over time, Coca-Cola has become a company that sells many kinds of drinks, not only one soda. This helped the company stay strong when tastes changed or when people wanted new kinds of drinks. The brand work of Coca-Cola is a large part of its success. The company used clear pictures, simple words, and strong designs in its ads. It worked with artists and used music and images that people liked and remembered. Coca-Cola put its brand in many small items such as clocks, calendars, and signs. These items helped the company make the brand a part of daily life. Over decades, Coca-Cola linked its image with happy moments, family times, and shared meals. That work made the brand strong in the minds of many people around the world. The value of the Coca-Cola brand today shows how deep that power is. The brand has remained high in world brand rankings, and it continues to be one of the most known names in many countries. A strong brand helps a company sell more products and enter new markets. It also helps the company keep the trust of customers during change. In the modern period, Coca-Cola moved into many new areas. The company grew its product list to include more than 500 brands that cover soda, juice, water, tea, coffee, sports drinks, and other beverages. This wide range lets the company meet many tastes and needs around the world. The company also works through a complex system of bottlers, local partners, and its own operations. This model lets the company move fast and also share risks with local partners. It helps Coca-Cola adapt to local tastes and rules while keeping a consistent global brand. The company has also spent much on advertising and on new ways to sell, such as vending machines, partnerships with restaurants, and new retail displays. Over time, Coca-Cola has kept changing to meet new ways that people buy drinks and to reach new groups of people, including younger buyers and buyers in new countries. A word about money and size. Coca-Cola's financial results show how it grew into a very large business. In recent years, the company reported total revenue near $47 billion for the year 2024. The company also said that its organic revenue grew by double digits, helped by better prices and more sales of concentrate. These figures show that the company sold large amounts of drinks around the world and that it kept making money even as market conditions changed. Financial results like these tell a story about size, scale, and the ability to keep business growing over time. They are also proof that a company that began as a small drink at a drugstore fountain can become one of the largest beverage firms in the world. In recent years, Coca-Cola also faced new demands and new questions about the environment and health. People and groups around the world have asked big companies to do more to protect the planet. Bottles and cans can become trash. The company has faced these concerns and created new plans to reduce waste and to use more recycled material in its packaging. In late 2024, the company updated its environmental goals and set new targets to reach by 2035. These goals focus on design, on using more recycled material in bottles, and on working with partners to collect and recycle bottles after people use them. Some groups said the new goals were less strong than earlier promises, and this showed how hard it is for a very large company to balance speed, cost, and real change. Still, the company said it would work with others to make progress, reduce waste, and improve water use in places that need it. These new targets show that Coca-Cola knows it must change in ways that help the planet and the people who live on it. The company also works on many local projects and partnerships to help communities. For example, the company and its local partners support projects that clean rivers, reduce litter, and improve water access in high-risk areas. These smaller projects show how the company uses its money, people, and reach to try to do good in towns and regions where it sells drinks. Such local work can build trust and show that a company wants to be a responsible neighbor, not only a seller. At the same time, critics watch closely and ask for clear reports and real results. This balance of doing good, reporting honestly, and accepting critique is a new part of the work of big firms like Coca-Cola. Another current note is how the company works with local bottlers and with markets like India. In 2025, there were reports that Coca-Cola was thinking about a big step in India, the company might let one of its large Indian bottling partners sell shares to the public through an initial public offering, IPO. This kind of move shows how the company uses different ways to grow in large and fast-growing countries. India is a big and important market for drinks, with many people and many different tastes. Working with local partners and allowing them to grow public can bring new money to expand factories, build new delivery systems, and launch new drinks that fit local tastes and prices. Steps like this also show that global companies must move with local logic, and sometimes give local teams more power to act for their market needs. Coca-Cola's work on health and choice has also changed the company's product plans. As more people want less sugar or different kinds of drinks, Coca-Cola added low sugar, zero sugar, and no calorie options. The company also added water and tea lines and worked with brands that sell juices or coffee. These moves show how a company can listen to changing tastes and offer more choices. New product ideas, smaller package sizes, and clearer labels are part of how Coca-Cola tries to meet concerns about health and to give buyers more ways to choose what fits their needs. The company often tests new flavors or new bottles in small markets before it decides to roll them out more broadly. This testing helps the company avoid big mistakes and learn from real customer responses. The past also taught that big changes should be handled with care, as the new Coke episode showed. The Coca-Cola Company also invests in technology and in new ways to reach buyers. It uses data and new tools to learn what people like, to track sales, and to manage supply chains. These tools help the company deliver the right product to the right place at the right time. Coca-Cola also works on new bottle designs and new materials to reduce weight and to use less plastic. The company studies new machines that can refill bottles or collect them for recycling. These steps are not fast or easy, but they show how the company plans for a future with less waste. The plans also depend on local laws and on the support of many partners, such as governments, recycling firms, and local communities. Progress here is slow but needed, because the world asks for better care of the planet. The story of Coca-Cola also includes many small or local achievements that add up. Local bottlers create jobs and run plants in towns and cities. Small distributors deliver drinks to shops, cafes, and street sellers. Local marketing efforts put posters, signs, and samples in places where people live and work. These local acts help the brand stay close to people's daily lives. The company's global reach is not only a result of central plans, it is also the result of many local people doing their job well. This network of local work plus global support is a key strength of Coca-Cola's business model. It has allowed the company to be present in many different cultures and markets while keeping a brand that people recognize everywhere. As we look at the present moment, we see both strong achievements and new challenges. The company is big and it earns large sums of money from many parts of the world. It has a brand that many people know and trust. It sells many kinds of drinks and keeps making new products to meet new needs. It also faces strong demands to do better for the planet and for public health. It must deal with changing laws, new kinds of competition, and new customer habits. To stay strong, Coca-Cola must keep its core strengths, brand, bottler network, and product know-how, while also being open to change and to new ways of doing business. This means new investments, new partnerships, and new learning that go beyond what worked 100 years ago. The company's recent financial results and its brand rankings show that many steps still work, but the company must keep moving, learning, and adapting to the future. Now I want to speak about lessons from this long story that connect to the idea of perseverance and determination. The history of Coca-Cola is not just a history of a drink. It is a history of many people who kept trying, even when things were slow or hard. It is a story of small beginnings, steady work, smart changes, and the will to keep going. The founders and the people who followed did not give up when the first steps were small. They tested ideas, they learned from mistakes, and they changed when they needed to. They kept the brand alive in times of war, in times of economic change, and through shifts in what people wanted to drink. The company's path shows that success often comes from many small acts done well again and again. Perseverance means doing the work even when it is not easy. Determination means making clear choices and staying with them while learning more. Coca-Cola's long run shows both ideas in action: keep trying, but also keep listening and learning. For a person or a small team, the story can give a few simple ideas. Start small and do the next right thing. Work with others who can help you grow. Learn from your mistakes and be ready to change when the world asks for it. Protect the things that matter to your customers, such as quality and trust. At the same time, be ready to try new things when the time is right. For a brand, for a shop, or for a person, steady work and a clear plan can build a long future. Perseverance is not only about not giving up, it is also about learning as you go and making stronger plans for the next step. Determination helps you get through hard days and helps you focus on long goals that matter. Coca-Cola's story is not magic. It is simple work over a long time, with a clear aim and with attention to the people who buy the product. That is why the brand could grow from a soda fountain to a global name. In short, Coca-Cola's history is a long lesson. From a small drink at a drugstore in 1886 to a global company that reports tens of billions of dollars in sales, the path shows what careful work can do. Important moments like the move to bottles, the building of a bottler network, strong brand work, the handling of product mistakes, and the push into new categories and markets all show how many choices over time create big results. Today the company faces modern tasks. It must sell in new markets, it must help reduce waste, it must offer products that meet health concerns, and it must keep its brand strong in a world with many new choices. The company must act with care, with clear aims, and with steady will. This is the same for any person or group that wants to reach a big goal. Work every day, learn from mistakes, and keep your aim in mind. That is the heart of perseverance and the root of true determination. So, begin with a good idea. Work with patience. Be willing to change when you learn new things. Protect the things that make your work true and honest. Above all, do not stop after a small success or a hard failure. Keep moving forward, one small step at a time. Strong will plus steady work can turn a small idea into something that lasts and helps many people. Coca-Cola's long road shows that time, care, learning, and steady effort are the true friends of any big dream.